was weird. The game didn't crash, just my controller disconnected for some reason. So, seems okay now. Maybe just lose connection or something. I don't know. It's just about done with. Oh, it's right here. Level this up. Yep. Just about finish here in a moment. Search. Cool. Alright, level 5. Go. 5. Nice. Okay. Let's go with 14, those. Yeah. White cloth, huh? Give him 10. Warm up. Sap, huh? Throw that out. He likes buttons. Just use up all my earlier items. Those. Nice. Okay. Ooh, I got a ton of this stuff. And we'll go with 45. No. Yep. I just want to see what ones are available. A lot of prisms. There's a claw. If all allies gradually restored over a short period. Oh dear, just what am I going to do?
Excuse me?
Yep.
Hello.
Matter of fact, there's your master somebody's weighing very heavily on my ID. You see, my daughter's about to be married. Wonderful, congratulations. Thank you. Extra special day for our family, for blood daughter in particular, of course. The problem is dress. You have not been able to acquire the wool required to make it. There's something special about this wool. Indeed, there is no pure wool and has long been a tradition called paw for wedding dresses to be woven from it. Fortunately, there is just become infested with monsters. Oh dear, well don't worry, I can go and get it for you. It would be an honor to be able to contribute to your daughter's big day.
Thank you.
Very much so, thank you. You're truly a wonderful young man. Wait for your return. Good luck. It seems just so natural that people want to make your daughter's wedding dress. The only problem is that she can get a hold of any pure wool. And your wedding dress is made from the gold paw. Can Evan step in and save the big day? Balls of pure wool.
Uh-huh.
Cute. Alright, so we have to go back to Metropolis. So all this side stuff's a little bit boring, but needs to do it.
Excuse me?
Perhaps feel a little better now. This pain is ease, thank you. Honestly, Titus, you're a miracle worker. You surely are the finest doctor Hydropolis has ever seen.
Thanks.
Which kind words thank you. Now remember, you would focus on your recovery. You don't exert yourself under any circumstances.
Hi.
Good day. Is there something that ails you? Something I can help you with? Oh no, we were just curious about what you were doing. That's all. I see. Well, as you have no doubt realized, I am a doctor. My name is Thetis, so simply ministering to a regular patient of mine. You may not have heard, but it has been discovered that some of us merfolk begin to become sick when we spend prolonged periods out of the water.
Of course.
Of course, you've been confined within Hydropolis for so long, you're kind of not had cause to spend any significant time on land. Indeed, laws have not now changed. Merfolk free to travel as they please. However, there are still those who prefer not to venture outside for fear of becoming ill as their kinfolk have.
Gosh.
God, such a shame. Is there anything that we can do to help them?
Excuse me?
Matter of fact, there is. Rosie concocted a potion that I hope will prevent your merfolk from suffering any ill effects. Outside the water, but it requires one final ingredient. Really? Well, I'm sure we can find it for you.
Thanks.
A very wonderful ingredient question called deep seawater. It can be found in a cave on an inlet in a part of the world that receives far less sunlight than Hydropolis.
Yes.
Cave on an inlet in a part of the world that receives less sunlight than Hydropolis. I know precisely the place. Tidewash Cave on the coast of the Eider Downs. Come, Evan, let's set out right away. Let's look at the Hubble Bubble Ray. It is a doctor from Hydropolis. Always busy attending to our patients' various needs, but has recently discovered a formula for new medicine that would allow our folks to spend extended time in dry land, especially one crucial ingredient. Let them save the day. I am going to do this though because I need someone for the Hubble Bubble Ray.
Yeah.
Dakota is found a cave and for less than light Hydropolis. Pebble. Shoulders. What I do is simply cannot walk away and leave the tavern unattended. Alright, look a little worried.
Hey!
Oh, please, you must help me. I'm in the most terrible bind. Letter came from me today. See a letter unlike any I've ever received before. Gosh, what was so unusual about it? You're super yourself. I'm gonna make sense of what it means.
All right.
Alright, let's take a look. Archangel is descended from above. Really, she's more pure than dove. Every night when I close my eyes, I see her face float and view and alone, I weep. Cannot live without knowing my sweet, my passion burns intolerable heat. Come to me on my perch above the bay, and my heart's truth to you I will say.
Cricky!
Cricky reckons himself quite the poet, doesn't he, this fellow? Am I really going to go and see him on his perch above the ocean? There's so much I do not understand. What does he wish to meet? What does he expect of me? His intention are fairly clear based on that letter. Please, you must assist me. I must go in my place. I must go in my place and investigate. I cannot go myself as I am unable to leave the taverna. Alright, I'll be back as soon as I've spoken to him.
Thanks.
Thank you. Please must accept my apologies for having to involve you in my personal affairs.
Oi!
You know what we're dealing with by year, don't you, Evan? Of course I do. It's a love letter, and tragically enough, the only person who doesn't seem to realize that is the person who received it. Go and talk to whoever sent it. They must be desperate to know what's going on.
You went wrong there.
You're wrong there, Mun. Let's go and find our pining romantic. Girl who works at the taverna, Kalos. She's a very curious letter. Its author appears to have been fueled by a burning passion, but sadly its recipient hasn't really got the message. I'm probably going to straighten things out. Yeah. Please, simply can't fathom its meaning. Oh, forgive me, do not come here to hear my woes. Can you something to eat?
Welcome.
It's delicious, I can assure you. Actually, do you have any... Nope. No rose hip.
What will it be today? Please come again.
Will do, thank you. This way.
Oh!
Oh, hello. What are you doing in Dropolis? Where are your parents? I'm here with our father, but we like playing here so much we decided to stay behind. It's a veritable paradise. Aye, that it is.
Excuse me?
Dear, everyone must be worried sick about you. Children should be wandering out of faraway kingdoms all by themselves now. Now, why don't I take you back to Sky Pirate space?
Huh?
On your life, matey, you're a child yourself, Cursey, and here you are going hither and thither, and now you're grown up to watch over you. Come along and play, will you? You're alright, come along and play. Sorry, but I didn't come here to play. I really don't have time. So if you...
Hey!
Sad now? Sorry, I can't hear you. If you want us to listen to you, you have to beat me in a race. Yahar, I race.
Alright.
Fine, I'll race you if I must. If I win, you're coming with me to Sky Pirate base, alright? Deal. Let us know when you're ready to start the race. Yahar, ready to go whenever. Walking around the Dropolis, Evan comes across a pair of brother. Fucking controller. Alright, hang on a second. I don't know why this controller's doing this. Let me close that down. Just reading this. Gonna drop a lesson comes across a pair of brothers, two young sky pirates. Should be back at base with their parents. Can take them home. If you come with them, must you meet the older brother and Rice. Can you find a way of getting to the finish line first? No. So I'll save while I figure out this freaking controller issue all of a sudden. Alright, I'll be right back.